as you move more into the software as a medical device, one of our partners here is BlueGoat Cyber. I know that you guys had worked with them, but I think it's really important for the founders who are listening to kind of get your perspective on cybersecurity. I think in the past, it was one of those things, it was like a checkbox thing. But now, considering how much everything is digitized, the FDA is taking cybersecurity really seriously. Maybe you can kind of give some, I guess, your experience and take on cybersecurity and maybe some advice to some of the founders who are listening. And I'd say actually the investors too, because I think what I got educated more on cybersecurity is that it is such a major risk point for a company that if you don't take care of it correctly, like you can lose your opportunity to commercialize.
Yeah, it used to be that connectivity was a nice to have, and now it's a must have. So that's the foundation piece, right? 15 years ago, if your monitor connected to the MR, yeah, that's great, but it wasn't part of the decision as to whether they would buy, right? Now it's like if you don't have it, then that's a veto. So that's piece one. Once you open up the technology to then connect with, even the intranet and then with the outside world where we talk about with Argos Infinity, where we're pushing updates and other things, well, then cybersecurity is really important. We all have seen the stories, in the news about hospitals getting hacked, right? And you're worried about, information, personal health information getting into people's eyes that they shouldn't have, right? And then the FDA said, look, we need, right? They basically said they want somebody else to verify that your code is correct and pressure test it as you should, right? And BlueGoat has been an excellent partner. And, for good practice is to have somebody else review your code. I view it the same as like, we take our monitors right now and we put them through electrical safety testing with a third party that's an expert in this, right? And they come back and say, you need to change this, you need to change that, and we do it, and then we get it through. Same thing with BlueGoat. They're experts in this, right? They help us, make sure that we're designing the right architecture that's hardened against these attacks, and then pressure test it, and then get it out there. And I couldn't be happier with our partnership with them.
Yeah, and same here. I mean, it's been an area that I've always wanted to bring more education to my audience, but there wasn't really any company that solely focused on medtech, and especially was startup friendly. And so BlueGoat has been fantastic. Christian and his team are like really good. And then also like his own personal story about, being in the hospital and having a medical device save his life has been really sort of inspiring to hear.